Several sources tell me that key officials have not seen these documents. They tell me that a task force and county health officials did not see exactly what was submitted to the CDC.
And so many of us have already applied.
Dr. Andrew Carroll, a local family physician, wants to be one of the first to give out a COVID-19 vaccine. He's submitted his paperwork.
We've completed all of that. So now we're just waiting. We're waiting to hear which vaccine will get approved, which one will get distributed, and then whether or not we're going to be one of the primary sites to deliver.
This is the 52-page plan that details who would receive a vaccine first. Healthcare personnel are at the top, followed by other essential workers like teachers, people with health risks, and those in long-term care facilities. Up next, at-risk populations like minorities, tribal facilities, and those in prison or homeless.
They have conducted one tabletop exercise.
ABC15 with exclusive insight from the state's former director of emergency management, going through the plan with us, pointing out important details like how the state is doing exercises on their plan.
They're conducting another one at the end of the month. So it would be interesting to hear and understand what the outcomes were from that exercise. What did they learn? And how did that feed into making some updates or changes to this draft plan?
The draft plan also details how the state is starting to onboard providers that would be part of giving out the vaccine. This map shows the 500 providers who have completed the onboarding process. They're mainly in Maricopa and Pima counties.
It was really those that had completed the process. So there are many others that are still working through that process.
And another big takeaway is the meticulous process for providers to be a part of the first vaccine. There are strict requirements for extreme shipping and storing them. Dr. Carroll will have to show proof of equipment and pictures of certain freezers to keep them stored.
We do have the equipment to deliver most of the vaccines. The only concern we have is about whether or not the vaccine may require ultra-low temperature freezers, and we're in the process of acquiring one right now.
As for when will we see a vaccine, the Department of Health tells us that the CDC has told states that we could see a vaccine, the first doses, by the end of the year. Reporting in Phoenix, Nicole Grigg, ABC15, Arizona.
Nicole, thank you. Arizona preparing to distribute a vaccine, though we don't know when one will be ready. But here's where things stand with the most likely candidates so far. As we've told you, last week Pfizer announced its results on the safety of its vaccine and that it wouldn't be ready until mid-November at the very earliest. The Moderna vaccine, the first to be tested in Arizona, says it could be authorized for emergency use in December after getting some positive interim results from a large clinical trial. The company is also eligible to seek approval in the European Union. Meantime, Johnson & Johnson's trial was put on hold about a week ago to try to investigate an illness in one participant, and the AstraZeneca trial with the University of Oxford has been on hold for more than a month after 2 volunteers reported some type of neurological side effect.